Hi, second graders. Today I'm going to show you how to go onto your Google Meet through your teacher's Google site. So the first thing you're going to do is go to hillside93.org. So you're going to type that in to your browser URL. Once you are at the Hillside website, you're going to find where it says resources up at the top. So I got to resources. Then you're going to go down to where it says remote learning information. When you get to that site, you're going to see all of these banners for the different grade levels. Since we are in second grade, we are going to want to click on the one that says Welcome to Second Grade. Now that we are on our classroom, our grade levels website, we can click on our teacher's door. So just like you would in school, you would come into the school and then go straight to your teacher's classroom. This is just like going in there, but you're going into the virtual classroom. So I'm going to pretend I am in Mrs. Banks' class and I'm going to open her door. Once I am inside of my Google site website, I'm going to click on the day of the week. So if it's Monday, I'm going to click on Monday. Once we get to Monday, I want to log on to my Google Meet. It says sign on at 8:30. So if it's 8:30, I can go ahead and sign on to my Google Meet. I'm going to click on this button. If you can see, these are called tabs that are opening right now. So right now, it just opened up a new tab. This tab took me to my Google Classroom where I can see my teacher's meet. So I see Mrs. Banks has a meet, Mrs. Hobletzel has a meet, Mrs. Mueller has a meet. Remember, I am in Mrs. Banks' class, so I'm going to click on her name and her Google Meet. A new tab opened up. This time we have a camera so we can see that it's recording and you can see me. Here you have options to mute your microphone. If you see that the circle has turned red and there's a line, that means it's muted. You can click on it again to unmute. And then the same thing with the camera. You can click on the camera to turn it off and click back on to turn it on. I can see that no one is in the room. If your teacher is not in the room, you do not join the meeting. You wait until you see your teacher's name pop up. Just like in school, if your teacher wasn't in the classroom, you would not come into the classroom. We are using that same rule in this virtual space. If your teacher is not in this meeting, you do not join the meeting. But once your teacher is there, you would go to join now. Okay. This is our virtual, our Google Meets where we are going to be meeting. I'm going to turn my camera off right now. Up at the top, you can see that we still have these tabs open. Let's say I want to go back to my teacher's Google site because she asked me to do something on there. So I don't have to open a new tab. I could if I wanted to, but I can just see that right here, this is my teacher's Google site where I had clicked on that Monday date. So I'm going to click on that and it takes me back to that site. My meeting is still up here, so I can still see that it's there and it's still recording me. So I don't want to close that. I want to, maybe my teacher said, go on iReady for a little bit. I'm going to go on iReady. Click on that link, and then I can connect to my iReady. You are opening new tabs every time you click on something. Once you are done and you are not using that link anymore, you can go ahead and exit out of it. But make sure that you are exiting on the link right here on the tab and not the whole site. If you click on this X, it's going to exit all of these windows. So make sure that you are only clicking the X of the website or the tab that you want to close. Let's say I'm finished with iReady, I'm going to close that. Okay, now I want to go back to my Google Meeting because my teacher is there waiting for me. So I'm going to find my Meet tab, click it, and then it takes me back. Okay, so clicking on these tabs will take you back to that site. I don't need this healthsetting93.org website open anymore, so I am going to close it. I don't want this this website open anymore because I am already in my teacher's website, so I'm going to close it. Make sure that you don't have that many tabs open so that it doesn't confuse you. Okay, we're going to come back to my teacher's meeting. I'm going to exit my teacher's meeting by hanging up. Okay, I'm finished with the meeting, so I'm going to click on that X. And now I can go on and do what other things my teacher asked me to do. Okay, and that is how you log on to your Google Meets and how you go from one tab to another.